Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Mindful SMP server. Kruncky here. We're now on episode 3 and we are back here at the base as we were in the last episode. I'm glad to announce that we actually got our door button working. As you can see, opens, then closes. And what we actually did, and it was pretty simple. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. I still don't understand why this wasn't working. But instead of putting it on this block right here, we put this block here and just brought the redstone down. And the server seems to like this, so I'm happy with it. We're going to leave it as it is for now. As you can see, we've brought the outside design in. We just got to fill that up with black concrete. As you can see, I have some black concrete powder here that we're going to have to turn into some black concrete. We do have some concrete here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. And we're just going to go ahead and fill in our glasses. So with that, the general base design is done. It's nothing fancy, but it works. We also need to fill all this in with black concrete. Our floor is going to be black concrete. So I'm just going to go out here and show you the button on the outside. As you can see, we have a button right here. We hit the button and we can go in. Pretty simple, but it works. I have a bunch of black concrete powder that I need to turn into black concrete. So what we're going to do is put this in our offhand, stand right here in a little puddle, and make some concrete. I'll be back once I have most of this built out. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we've made about 4 stacks of black concrete right now, and it's more than plenty to fill in this area. The only problem is I do want to keep one of these water sources, but I seem to have lost my bucket and I'm not sure where it went. Speaking of buckets, we actually have no iron. We have very little diamond. And so we've been running out of resources. And the reason for that is we haven't really been doing that much mining because we don't have our own mine shaft yet. So all that's going to change today. I think we're going to dig down. We're going to find a place to put a nice little hole and start a little branch mine. So I'm going to find a spot to dig. It'll probably be right here-ish. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. And so before I forget, I was told that there is a shopping district over here, and it seems like some of this has already been claimed. We have ABC Mining Company here. I believe that should actually be ABC Squared Mining Company. And over here has not been claimed. This has been claimed. This has been claimed by Stock. Convenient location right in front of his base. And the corner plot. Location. This plot has not been claimed. This plot has not been claimed. And this plot has not been claimed yet. So we can either get the middle plot or any of these back plots, but I think we're gonna go with the middle plot. I mean, it is a little lower than everyone else, but I think the foot traffic will be a lot better here than in any of these back areas. So yeah, let's use this this workbench right here so that we can make our sign. We have our sign, and we're just gonna go here. Put down something to put our sign on, and what? My mouse is weird. Anyway. Claimed by Kruncky. Alright, we've claimed our land. I'm not sure what we're going to sell yet, because we don't really have any farms going on yet. I mean, we don't even have a branch mine. But we'll find something and we'll set up shop soon. Anyways, back to that hole that I was talking about. This server is so deadly. Let's hurry up and grab our items. So what happened here is actually I was coming down and I dropped into this cave. And the problem was there were about 3 creepers and a bunch of skeletons, a witch. And I managed to get away from everything. The creeper blew up and took out most of the mobs, but there was a skeleton that was persistent, followed me, and ended up taking me out. And that is why I died. But no problem, we are back on track. We have this area blocked off. I'm just going to throw a torch in here just in case. We're going to have to go up and start building ladders. And we have ladders here, so we can just go ahead and do that. Or we can try, oh, there's the torch is in the way, but you know, we'll get up here. We'll move this torch to right there. Grab some more ladders. That does us no good. Anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll get back to the top and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we made it down to our sweet spot, which is y equals 11. And I know a lot of the guys have been going to bedrock pretty much and getting massive amounts of diamonds, but I prefer the safety of being at y equals 11. And we're actually going to go in this direction here because all the bases are over in this direction. So there's bound to be branch mines coming all this in this area. But if we go this direction, there's nobody behind us. So it should be just fair space to mine. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in this direction. We're going to have to find a new way up, but that's not a huge issue. What'd I tell you? It looks like this place has already been explored, but it seems more of a caving adventure than anything. Which is nice because it's all lit up. We don't have to worry about too much. And we might grab some of this gravel and charcoal or coal. But before we do that, we're going to head over back to our area and just start clearing this out. We're going to make I guess a 2x3, maybe 2x2 area. And we'll start branching out and mining some resources. Because we are way behind. I mean, I think Stalkgaming has a beacon already, and we just now got a diamond pickaxe. So we are way behind, and it's time to catch up. So I'm going to make this branch mine and start mining a bit, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we just started branch mining, and right away, we got ourselves some diamonds. I'm feeling pretty good about this area, because that's a decent amount of diamonds for just, I don't know, 10 blocks away from where we started. So we're going to continue down here and see what we get. So I seem to have gotten some haste 2 from a beacon, which means we are rather close to Stock's place, I believe. Which is not a bad thing, actually. I could use some speed. So I'm going to use it while I can, and we'll see where this ends up. Oh, this is Stock's mining area. Interesting. Okay, I guess that ends this branch. Should I close this up? Act like nothing happened? I think I'm going to do that. Anyways, we'll grab the rest of this iron and we'll head back to the middle area. So we've done one branch for a branch mine, and this is what we pulled. We got a bunch of cobblestone as expected, 41 iron, which is pretty good, some other random bits, 13 diamonds, which is great for just one branch that would only went 32 torches spaced 4 apart, a little bit more than a stack of redstone, and a little bit more than a stack of gravel. And I remember when gravel pretty much was useless, but now with concrete, it's one of my biggest things on my need to get list. And so I think this is pretty good. We'll drop that over there, and 24 coal. So we actually don't have any more torches, and we got a bit of diamonds, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think that brings our total to 18 right now. And yeah, so that's it for this mine for this episode. We'll head back down. We'll start mining some more, maybe decorate it a bit, but that'll be for another episode. For now, I'm going to head up to my base, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So fact number 1, I like working with sticky pistons. Fact number 2, I don't have very many sticky pistons. Fact number 3, I don't have that many slime balls. So what we're going to do is we're going to travel in this direction over here, because as you can see, most people have been working out in this direction pretty much exclusively. And I want to find myself a slime farm that, or build myself a slime farm that is kind of away from everybody. And since nobody's really built in this direction, I think the world spawn is over here somewhere, but beyond that, I don't think it's ever been really explored or touched. So we're going to go in that direction, dig down, and try to find ourselves a slime chunk, and eventually build ourselves a slime farm over there. So I'm going to head over this way, and we're going to find ourselves a nice secluded area to build ourselves a nice little slime farm. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I found a nice plot over here. It's about at least 1,000 blocks away from our base and the community area. And a creeper just blew up a hole right in the middle of this area, which is great because it's a great start for our hole to the bottom. So we're going to head down to about y = 12, and then we're just going to start mining the entire area as much as we can while placing down fence gates at each of the chunk borders. And hopefully we'll find ourselves some slime. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. So we've reached the desired Y level, which is y = 12. And now we're just going to go all out and clear out as much as we can while placing fence gates at every chunk border. So this is going to take a while. I kind of wish I had gotten some efficiency on my pickaxe, but I do not. So this might take a lot longer than it should. But I'm going to go ahead and clear that out, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we've cleared out 4 chunks right now. Let me clear borders again real quick. But yeah, we have 4 chunks cleared out. And yeah, I ran out of fence posts, so we're going to have to do it blocking it off with some cobblestone, but that's fine because we can still see all four chunks. I did run out of my diamond pickaxe, both of them. So I think I'm actually going to head back to the base, do some AFK. Well, I guess I can't AFK EXP farm, but do some farming at the skeleton farm and get some EXP so that we can enchant our next set of pickaxes. So I'm going to head back to the base. I'll see you guys in a little bit. So as you can see, I got myself about 42 levels, and that was using the skeleton farm that we have in the community area. So that's pretty good. I think this will be enough to get me what I need. I do believe Stock has a enchanting area behind his base that we could probably use. So I'm going to head over in that direction, and hopefully we can get ourselves some efficiency and unbreaking. That'd be nice. See you guys in a little bit. So here we are at the enchantment table. We got ourselves a pickaxe and some lapis. And let's see what we can get. Right away we get unbreaking 3. Here's hoping for the best. Efficiency 3, not horrible. Not the greatest, but you know, let's go for it again. See what we can get. And we'll throw that in there. Unbreaking 3 again. Do we want to risk this? I mean, we'll eventually use unbreaking again, so Fortune 3, that's not horrible. I do want to try again though. I think we can do better. Throw this in there. Unbreaking 3 again. Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3. This is great. Though I kind of don't really want to use this up because of the the Fortune 3. So let's go for another one. We can go ahead and use all of this. We're going to throw that in there. Unbreaking 3 again. And only Unbreaking 3. So not great, but you know, it works. We're hoping for efficiency 4 and maybe some silk touch. Efficiency 4. So this is great. And only efficiency 4. So let's go ahead and let's get that efficiency 4, the unbreaking, and then we'll make efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll later make this efficiency 5, but this is great for now. We can use this for ore, and we'll hold on to these for later. So I'm gonna drop these 2 off over at the base, then we'll head back to where we're looking for slimes, and hopefully we got some slimes waiting for us there. We're back in the area that we were mining out, and it's nighttime right now, so I don't really have a place to go off and AFK. So while I'm down here and it's night, I'm just going to start mining out the rest of this area. Maybe get a few more chunks all across here. And we're bound to run into a slime chunk eventually. So I'll get to that and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I've mined out about 10 chunks so far. And I've been up here. I have a little platform up there, which is about 30 blocks up. So it should allow enough room for slimes to spawn if we are in slime chunks. And I've been up there for about 20 minutes, popping down every 5 minutes or so to see if anything has spawned. And so far, nothing has spawned. So, 10 chunks, your odds of getting a slime chunk is 10 and 1. We are on the short end of that stick because obviously we don't have any slimes yet. We still have to, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more chunks to clear out to make this a perfect square. And we'll probably hit that up in the next episode because, I've been at this for quite a while, and honestly, just mining out huge chunks is not the most exciting thing to do. It's late, so I need to get myself some sleep. But there's a lot more in store. We're only on episode 3, and to get that ball rolling, we really need some slimes so that we can get ourselves some sticky pistons and start building all kinds of things. So it might be, oh, there's a slime. Let me, where was that? Right over here. So we do have a slime chunk. That is awesome. I'm probably going to mine out the other 3 spawns adjacent to it, or 2 chunks adjacent to it, and then that one in the corner, just to see if we could have multiple spawn chunks. Slime chunks, sorry. But that is awesome. We got ourselves a slime. So this was not wasted time. Let's see if I can, get a screenshot here. Perfect. Now, this also wasn't wasted time because if you look in my chest over here, we got ourselves 42 diamonds, a bunch of lapis. We have a bunch of iron that we smelted up, a bunch of gold. But anyways, let me return to my ending. So time was not wasted. We have ourselves this slime chunk. I can't talk. We have ourselves a slime chunk. We have ourselves some diamonds. And things are looking good. Once we find out if we have one slime chunk or multiple slime chunks, we will then start building out our slime farm. So that ball is officially rolling now. So I can't wait to see what we get done. Anyways, if you like this episode, as usual, head down there, hit that like button. If you really like this episode and you like the series, you should subscribe if you haven't already. And also check out the other Mindful members because they got some great content coming as well. But anyways, it's been great and it's time for me to go to sleep. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. See ya.